Okay, so I asked over on my Instagram account what, like, if people would be interested in seeing what I take going camping. My family's going for a camping trip for about 6 days next week over Canada Day weekend, which is awesome, and I'm really, really excited for it. So I've got pretty much everything I would take camping. I know for a fact that I need more strips, more needle tops, and my actual insulin. That stuff has to, some of that stuff has to stay refrigerated, so I just left it in the fridge. The rest of the stuff I have kind of here off to the side so you can't see, but I'm going to go through and show you kind of what I need and what I use on a daily basis. Okay, so starting with this is one of the most important things. This is my Libre sensor receiver. If you don't know, I wear a Libre sensor. Right now it's on my arm. So I need it and its waterproof pouch. This did not come with waterproof pouch. Honestly, it just came like this. And then I've ordered both the case and I've purchased this separately. I really recommend getting one if you end up, like, if you have diabetes or whatever and you're watching this. I really recommend it. This is a phone case from, where did I get it? Oh, I got it from sale. And it fits this fantastic and keeps this completely dry, which is really good because it's not waterproof at all. It's got a lanyard, and I put a carabiner on it and I clip it to my backpack, so it like just kind of hangs here on my shoulder. I've clipped it like when I play sports and stuff, and when I'm really active, this is in here. It's been in this just because I've been around the house. I can clip it to like my sports bra, and so it can like hang on my chest, so it's right there. Pant pockets, belt loops, kind of everything I've ended up clipping it to and using it for that sort of thing. So to go with that, I have a sensor. So yep, I would be taking one of these. I know that I won't be on this trip just because I'll be putting this one in on Friday night, and you can only order these every, 42 days, and so the way that they work and line up, I have to order it on the Monday that this is in, and normally it comes the following week, so it'll be here when we get back, but I'll end up ordering it on Monday, or getting my dad to go along with that. A battery pack, I have another one somewhere, an extra one for it. My sensor is rechargeable, like the receiver part's rechargeable, so this thing has right there, it has a micro USB cable, and so then I have the cable that it goes with. I normally will take this one because it's a small one. I do have a 6-foot cable that I use when I'm at home, because I plug it in on my desk and then I run it to my bedside table, which is just out of frame, and I use that. So then the next thing is my blood tester kit. I don't go anywhere without this, but I just do have my sensor for it to make my life easier. So I have that. I would take a full box of strips, which I basically am. There's a couple missing out of this file. This is new, so it's 100 strips. That will get me through a week without, like, if I didn't have my Libre sensor, but because I have my sensor, I don't test as much to save my little fingertips. Batteries, because my Libre sensor, or my regular tester kit uses batteries, so I have batteries for it. Needle toppers and lancet toppers for my finger pricker. I use these quite a bit. I break them, I bend them, all sorts of stuff. So for those, my actual insulin pens. This one has refillable cartridges in here, so these things are refillable. So I will take this in an extra pen, which is downstairs, with me, so that just in case that one breaks. And then this one is not refillable, so I'll just take the Lantus pens. And what I do for those is I figure out where I'm going to be in a pen before we're leaving, or the morning of, often the morning of, and then I'll pack kind of appropriate for however long we're going for. So for like this one, I take this once a morning, and I take the same amount every day. So this one's really easy to figure out how many I'm going to need, whereas this is my long-acting, or Lantus. This one, which is my short-acting, what are you doing? What the day's like? it's a little bit harder to figure out how much of that you're going to use and how much you're going to need. To carry both of those things, I have something called a Frio. This is one of those things I have to find. I have a purple one. It's new. I bought a new one this summer. This one is how old am I? Yeah, at least 4 years old, if not older. We got it for my kelp class when I did kelp. And what it is it's an inside sleeve, or the wallet sleeve, and you fill this up with, you soak it in water, and then there's little beads in it, and the water gets absorbed, and as the water gets absorbed by the air, because it's humid and hot and whatever, it keeps the insulin cold. Insulin has to stay either at room temperature or a little bit colder. If it gets a lot higher, it actually can go bad and stop working. So that's just something I have. And then I try to keep my insulin in the shade. Doesn't always work, but I try my absolute best. Okay? Then these suckers. These things are my glucagons. Yeah, they're in there. They're big needles. They're not fun. I have 2 of them. I will take both of these camping with me, and I'll make sure that they're both in date and not set to go out. I think they are. They should be. These expire, and then I end up with a stupid amount of extra ones because I don't ever end up using them, which is a good thing. But yes, don't come at me. They are in white plastic tubes, like toothbrush holders from a dollar store. These are the only things I have not broken. I have broken metal containers, so like the math sets you get, I have dented them and broken them so they don't work. And you want to keep this stuff safe as much as you can from getting broken. I have used the actual holders from these, and I've cracked those so they don't work properly. I've just used plastic containers to hold them. Basically, I've tried about everything that we could come up with. So we put them in here when I was going camping. I don't remember which trip. I've gone on a couple of backcountry camping trips, and it worked. They didn't break, they didn't go anywhere. So now they just live in white toothbrush holders, which is weird. I know it works. I don't care. I will be the weird kid that it comes in. Okay, so the next thing is food stuff. So I take a lot of food with me when we go camping for a lot of different reasons. So this is kind of like my keep me up pile. So it is Duck's tabs, which are just literally straight sugar. They're like big rockets. They're honestly kind of disgusting, and I'm not a big fan of them. So for those, for sure. And then Gatorade. I take just like regular Gatorade bottles when we're camping with the trailer. If I am backcountry camping, winter camping, canoe camping, I don't take that. I just take Gatorade powder, which is both of these. This is like my little one that I take and I put in my life jacket for when I'm camping like that. I will still take this with me, just in case, and just to have. I will take an extra water bottle in that case. I normally take an Nalgene when I have to travel with Gatorade powder. I'll take probably 15, 16, 17 bottles of Gatorade. Not sure how much I'll use, but I will definitely use a bunch of them. The next thing, box of Cliff Bars, or high protein granola bars. So I have a bag of these Premier Protein granola bars. I have the Premier Protein shakes. I really like those. And I don't mind these. They're not my favorite thing, but I don't mind them, and I will eat them. And they help with low blood sugar, bringing up protein. Definitely when I was winter camping and canoe camping, I found it really hard to keep enough protein in my body, so I would supplement with eating one of those, or if I'm at camp and for whatever reason I'm not getting enough protein and stuff, which sometimes can happen, I will take those. The Cliff Bars are more just to eat. Candy canes. Yes, I know it is the middle of June and you're probably going, why do you have candy canes? When you are low and you are forced to eat a lot, your stomach does not feel well. One of the things that I have learned is my stomach does really well if I put something that's got mint in it. So either I will take Lifesavers, candy canes, I'll take mint gum. I do have essential oil, like mint essential oils. I'll take that too. Just mint stuff seems to help calm my stomach, and especially if I've been low for like 5 or 6 hours, I don't feel well, I'm grumpy, so these can really help with that. The other thing I will take is this container with granola bars, or equivalents to this container full of granola bars. These are just the Nature Valley peanut butter ones in here, because my family doesn't like them, and I really do like peanut butter. I have an addiction problem to peanut butter, I think, but it's okay because peanut butter is good for me. But these are more when I'm low at night. I've had some low spills over the last couple of weeks when I'm low at night, and so I'm like really low, or I'm not really low, but I'm like sitting around 2.6, which is quite low. I'll eat some of this like granola bar to have some Gatorade, and my numbers start to come up. So these are really nice. They're also quite filling, I find. I don't know if I'm allowed to take this, but peanut butter, we will have peanut butter camping for like meals and stuff. I just eat peanut butter straight with the spoon. This is my peanut butter jar. It sits beside my bed. I use it to bring my numbers up at night, or if I'm like getting hungry but I don't really want to like give myself a shot and like make a full meal or a snack, I'll just eat a spoonful of peanut butter. Protein, it's amazing. And then the last two things, this is everything I need for changing my Libre sensor. So all the stuff in here will get packed. Starting with these guys. This is Tegaderm. And so they're like big band-aids. There you go, you can kind of see them. And they go on top of my sensor. At least that's what I use them for. They're meant for like IVs and stuff, to hold IVs down. And I use them for my sensor, to hold my sensor on. They are waterproof. It's a lot harder to pull your sensor. However, I have done it. And that really hurts. Like pulling your sensor straight out, like walking through a door and it coming off. I've done those. It hurts. And then you're useless. So having these are really nice to keep them on, and keep them longer. The only downside to having these is they have to stay flat, or they're really hard to put on yourself. They're hard to put on by yourself in general, and they get really sweaty underneath of them, which can lead to some like a bigger infection, which is where this stuff comes in. This is my put on an anti-infection kit, I call it. So rubbing alcohol with a spray nozzle on top, cotton pads to clean both the site that it's going into and the site coming off, or the old site, alcohol swabs. I swear I have thousands of these in my room. They're all over the place. Some gauze and some more alcohol wipes. This goes in, like, I'll show you, but I have like a readiness, like my daily kit, ready kit. It goes in there normally. Some Alvin Active Daily Moisturizer. My skin gets really dry, and we are now in the summer, and normally I'm putting sunscreen on, but I'm missing spots. I have amazing tan lines for the sensors, which is great. Tylenol to help with both headaches and lowering any sort of thing. Diabetics get really bad migraines if their numbers go up and down really fast, which tends to happen. And then some antibacterial just cream. I put that on my site. I end up with really bad infections, like really bad infections. I've had several where I'm like, this is actually really gross, and I don't get grossed out. And then the last thing is my first aid kit. I got this first aid kit a year and a half ago now, 2 years ago, a year ago. I don't exactly remember when. I got it as a birthday gift or Christmas gift from my brother. Actually, we got it from Mark's Warehouse, I think, or Mountain Co-op. I don't remember where. Mountain Warehouse, maybe. This one's from Mountain Warehouse. But any first aid kit you can get your hands on. And then we've kind of like upped it to be more for me. So there's needles, other things in here. Arnica I'll take, bruising. I will bruise after my spot. Other things, mints and stuff. And then these guys, Polysporin blister band-aids. I get such bad blisters, and that is not a good thing. Diabetics have really sensitive feet, so we need to make sure we continue and keep our feet up to speed and things. The nice thing about this one is it has medical tape in here. If for whatever reason I go through all the Tegaderm that I have packed, there's some in here too, and there's some in my van. If I go through all of that stuff, I can tape my sensor on. That really does hurt though. So yeah, that is everything I take camping. And then this is my kit for day-to-day use. It is a like toiletries bag that is black and blue. Blue is the thing for diabetes. There is a carabiner on here, so I can either clip my swipey thing to it, which I have in the past because I kind of use it in this bag sometimes, or I can clip this to my bike, my backpack, wherever it might be. So in here is things like extra gauze and wipes, granola bars, Gatorades, one of these snacks, Dex tabs, and pretty much anything else you think of. First aid kit, all sorts of stuff will go in this bag. So yeah, besides that, that is pretty much everything I pack when I'm going camping, for sure. If you got other questions, let me know, and I am happy to answer them. Thank you.